Let's give it a moment. I'm still setting things up. Okay. Hey, yo, wait. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, hey guys. Hey, welcome to another Advantage live trading session. So yeah, my name is Chen Yongjing. And yeah, today it's 5 p.m. So it's the evening for me. So yeah, actually moving on. Okay, the disclaimer as usual, guys. Attendees should note that these sessions are audio recorded and may be published in various media, including print, audio, and video formats without further notice. So yeah, you have to. Advantage does not guarantee the accuracy or reliability of the information provided. Hey Zoran, nice to see you, man. Oh yeah, it's been a while. Hey, nice. Glad you are here. So yeah, I'm also waiting for Trung to jump in. Wait, so let me set to everyone can message. Give me a moment. Hi there, Zoran. So yeah, for those who already know us as a team. Hey Zoran, hi there. So those who already know us as a team, for the chief trader for the company, we have Desmond. So for the investment analyst team, we have Jianing and myself, Yongjing. Then we have the prop trader, Jin Tao. So yeah, we are also the finalists for the best Forex research for 2019, 2020, and 2021. We are also the finalists for the best equity research for 2020 and 2021. Hey there. So yeah, Zoran, do you have any currency pairs that you would like me to take a look at? We can do it live. Okay, let me get the trading view out. Okay. Okay, I think we have some news on the... How come you don't trade now? What happened? Or are you waiting for any news to pass? Wait, none. Euro, USD. What happened? Why you never trade now? 20. Okay, so this is actually very good news for Euro. It just happened. The Italian trade balance is way better than previous and way better than forecast. Oh, you only had losing trades in the past 2 months and decided to stop trading for some time. Okay, for this, well, actually, last time when I remember I entered 5 lots, I was doing 5 lots on a $10,000 account. And in fact, since I think I mentioned that I lost it all, I actually stopped trading for around 3 months. I actually took some time to think about it, asking myself whether trading is right for me. So actually during those 3 months, I actually sat down and I actually relearned whatever whatever bad habits I had, such things like having a FOMO, fear of missing out. I had to unlearn such thing. It's very easy to learn bad habits in trading, but to unlearn them is very difficult. So during those 3 months, I sat down, I thought about why I was trying to enter 5 lots. I was like trying to make quick money. Then my mindset was all over the place. Then during those 3 months, I slowly set my ego aside. I stopped blaming the chart, stopped blaming the market, only had myself to blame. So with my ego aside, it took around 3 months. With my ego set aside, I slowly started to recap and relearn whatever I've learned. So I went back to YouTube, I rewatched even those basic simple ones that most traders should already know. I actually rewatch everything. Start to rewatch and then I start to backtest on the charts. Then what really pushed me back into trading after those 3 months is I saw my friend. During those 3 months, although he had losing trades, he did not give up. He continued pushing. So the 3 months I was out. during those 3 months, he actually had quite a lot of profitable trades. From losing trades, he started to become profitable. So when I saw that, it really just gave me a lot of motivation. So if he can do it, so can I. So yeah, I never looked back since then. It's all the way now, all the way. So you can do it too, Zoran. You can do it. Maybe it takes some time. Maybe you can take a step back and try to understand what are the losing trades. So if you have any losing trades, you don't mind, you can send it to chat now. Then maybe we can diagnose what's going on. What caused the trade to be lost? Okay. Looking at euro dollar. So yeah, maybe I will show you. Maybe I'll just show you one trade. I only took one single trade the entire of last week. I only took one trade. So if you are asking me directly, I'm actually been trying to get the higher probability trades. So sometimes I don't even enter any trades. Like this entire week, also only one trade so far. Haven't yet. I'm not as rushed in trading as I used to be. I'm now just waiting. Most of the time, I'm just waiting. So I actually entered a trade last week. Let me find that trade. Yes, I entered the trade right here. This specific trade last week. I think I haven't been updating my trading view also on trade recaps. I don't have much time in office. It's been quite busy lately. I've been busy with a lot of work. So yeah, last week I actually took this trade, one single buy right here, and I will show you why. This is on euro dollar on the 15 minutes chart. Hey, hi there, Ferda. Nice to see you. Nice. Okay. So how did I took this trade? I was looking for price to continue moving up. I already saw price move up. So it was at 8:30 a.m. My timing at this timing right here, it was morning. It was breakfast timing for me. So I woke up, I was just looking at the charts. What I noticed immediately was this specific area. Then I was wondering, why did price bounce from this area? So I actually drew a tiny market imbalance right here. Fair value gap. It's very, very small. If I zoom in very clearly, it's on the 15 minutes chart. Very, very tiny, but price did tap and go. So this tells me that the bullish momentum is still very, very strong. Price can potentially continue higher up. So next, what did I do? Okay, let me write out this area. Breakfast timing for me at this area. It's a bit too small. Okay, so I was looking at the zigzag. I always mention I like to use smart money concepts, so I like to watch for zigzag, this kind of zigzag pattern happening. So I draw it slower this time. Before price shot up. Okay, I'll explain this part. So looking at this part right here, there is pretty much an equal low. So I always wait. So I was patiently waiting since breakfast time. I was just waiting until around 4:50. This was by the time it was evening for me. Evening 4:30 p.m. for me. So I just waited for price to come down, clear out this area. So this area was cleared. The sell side liquidity got swept just because of that equal low. So I'll just mark it out. Hey, Trung. Hey, nice. I was just nice. I was just showing everyone the only trade which I took last week on euro dollar. So just to recap, this area is the M15 fair value gap. And this area, it's the equal lows. Equal lows right there. So the sell side liquidity got taken out. So I always like to mention, just a very, very quick recap. I always like to say that this is how a break of structure should look like. So we have price breaking structure, and breaking structure twice. I always like to wait for the second one, the second break, before I look for a long. Hey Zoran, I just saw about your last loss trade on GU. Sure, I'll take a look at it in a while after this, so we can diagnose and see what probably went wrong. So in this scenario, same as this right here, price actually, since I already drew out the zigzag line, price broke structure the first time. So I'll turn it black and I'll call it. Now I have a new word, something called MSS. Top right. What does MSS mean? MSS means market structure. Wait, what was that word? Let me think. Market structure shift. Got it. Market structure shift. So with a second MSS occurring, that is when I started to look for a long. So you can see the zigzag caused price to break. Maybe I'll use this to draw the zigzag. This is how I saw what unfolded. So yeah, since we have two market structure shifts, I started to look for a long. Also adding confluence to this long area, looking at this area right here, let me clear out. It was equal highs. So I was expecting equal highs to be taken out. Expecting that equal high to be taken out right here. And also I noticed that a lot of liquidity was building right at this area, which also coincides with the equal highs. So I was expecting if price is able to push through the equal highs, it's able to get all the way up and break through the buy side liquidity right here. So I actually moved on to the 5 minutes. Okay, let me add one more point right here. We have a very nice body close above. So the candle body actually closed above. That's what I like about this setup. That's the reason why I took the long. So I actually moved on to the 5 minutes after this, the 5 minutes chart. Okay, let me get this thing out. So I moved on to the 5 minute chart, the same area. But as I mentioned, I usually enter at the fair value gap. So just zooming in very nicely, I actually see a very tiny area, a market imbalance right there. So I took the Fibonacci, actually drew out this tiny area. You can see there's a tiny 5 minutes imbalance. So with my buy entry in place, I took a long right here, the moment price went in, and my stop loss below this previous swing low. So I call it the previous swing low. So I expected that area to be respected. That's the reason why my stop loss was right there. So with that in place, price actually tapped in. It took about 15 minutes before price blew up all the way to my first take profit target. So it was 1.69 risk to reward. So this area was the first area where I took partials. So always take partial. If you are using smart money concepts, the first major breakout, you should take partials. So at this area, I already took 80%. So I took partials, took 80% partials. So I'm not worried anymore. My trade has been set to break even. And I let my trade run until here. Why did I choose this area as take profit? Because if you look on the daily, moving back to the daily, there was a pretty nice previous daily high resting right there. So it's also the buy side liquidity, but this is on the daily. So I'll turn it to the right, buy side liquidity, daily. So I was thinking if I close partial and leave the remaining 20% to run, price can go up and clear out this area. So that was my final take profit. with price heading up and finally tapping pretty nicely before I close out my complete trade. So the remaining 20% was here. Remaining 20% full close right there. So that's the reason why I took this only trade last week. So I'm just waiting. I'm trying to minimize my trades and looking for the best possible entries. So yeah, I can screenshot this. Wait, I can send it to you guys. Entered on the M5 fair value gap. Okay, previous swing low. Okay, sell side liquidity swept. I'll just write it out. Swept. Maybe I turn it a bit larger. 14. So I will screenshot this chart. I'll send it to Zoom. Okay, wait. Let me get this out. Copy link to the chart image. So okay, so you guys don't have to screenshot. I just send it to the chat. You guys can slowly take a look through. See whether it makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. All right. So I actually saw Zoran. You actually was asking about the GU shot that you took. Oh yeah, Trung, I remembered you had some trade that you wanted me to take a look at. Could you copy and paste those tags into Zoom? Okay, let me take a look at GU. GBP USD. So you took a shot at 10:11. Let me take a look. On the 10th of November. What timing was it? At 15:39, 1.1550. The time is MT5 server time. Oh, okay, okay. Am I right? Which area? Which area was it? Do you want to send your chart image? You can press this tiny camera right here, take a snapshot, and copy link to the chart image. So you can maybe send to the chat so I can open it up. There we can see roughly where you entered. GU short 10:11 1.1550. Okay, sure. All right. I was trying to. Oh yes. Further, do you have any trades that you would like me to analyze? Okay, feel free to send it in chat. We can diagnose it together. Take a look, share our ideas. Hey there, who's on YouTube? I see some people watching on YouTube. Also, we got this GU. Okay, Trung, you said you entered a sell around on 1.8 last night. You entered a sell at 1.8. So this was last night. So I'll just take it as 1.8. What was the exact area? 1.8. GU 1.18. Do you mean by that, Trung? 1.18. Was this area? 1.18. Oh, you actually sold here? You sold right here? Oh, all's good, all's good. Did you sell here, bro? Let me change it to trade entry sell. So you're saying that you took a sell here? And then you're asking about the 1.65 level. So you were looking to take profit. 1.65. Okay, that area might... Okay, if I'm looking at this area, you were looking to take profit here. Can I know why was that your take profit? So you're trying to sell there. So where's your stop loss? is your stop? Okay, I actually kind of see that. Did you try to implement smart money concept? I actually see something, and maybe I could understand why you sold there. So did you sell there? So let's take a look. Because if you actually sold there, what I would like to see is my first take profit. Let's say if I was looking for a sell, I wouldn't be looking at this area, because I would be looking at this area right here. There are three equal lows resting right there. So with that in place, I could have set that as my first take profit target. The first take profit target if I was looking for a sell. So I'll just do it very cleanly now. I found out there's so many tools on TradingView, so I'll just highlight it out clearly for you guys. So because of those three equal lows right there, if I was in a sell, first take profit there, just in case price hits downwards and bounces from that area. So if I was doing, if I'm doing smart money concepts, I would diagnose this area as the buy side liquidity that was taken out. BSLQ, buy side liquidity, top right. Okay, buy side liquidity was taken out. So if I'm looking at this area, you will be saying, oh, there might be a market structure shift. There might be a MSS right there. Then maybe that was the reason why you were looking for a sell, market structure shift. So tax MSS, bottom right. So the issue with this sell right here, if I was looking to sell downwards, is there was, if you actually zoomed in, this was on the 15-minute chart, there was pretty much an equal low right here, two equal lows, one, and two. So price probably went down just to sweep up this liquidity. Also, if you want a market structure shift, a stronger one, as I mentioned, would be a better market structure shift if the body closed below. So it's better if the body closed below, but instead it form a wick, WICK. So normally I like to wait for the areas, the entire body to close below, and that is when I look for a retracement, price go back up, sell, and come back down. So always do have some patience, waits for price to actually close below that area. So in this specific scenario, price actually did what it did was it swept sell side liquidity. So it took out the equal lows right there. So I'll take it as equal lows taken out. Just diagnosing the trade, the equal lows was taken out. Price continued to rally upwards. So this was on Wednesday. You say you took it yesterday. Ah, yes. And also right here, if you actually noticed, you have to always look back up on the chart also. If you're looking to sell, always do take note whether price can possibly go back up. So if I was looking to sell right here, what I'll be looking at is this entire structure. There was quite a lot of liquidity resting right here. So there's quite a few equal highs right here at this specific area. So price actually went up. Let me clear this out. Price actually went up and cleared the equal highs right there before it rejected to the downside almost immediately. Okay. But later on, another pair of equal highs was formed this specific area, which caused price to push up even further. So yeah, at these two areas, since these two areas are diagnosed, it explains why price continued to move higher up. Also, so I will start to label this area out as the buy side liquidity was taken out. But why did price continue to rally? Why did price continue to rally even higher? This area right here, we had a pair of equal lows that were taken out. So I'll just take a line, draw right here. So over here, equal lows was swept, price tapped, and continue moving bullish. Okay. Okay. So currently looking at the current price, why price even push even higher was due to these two equal highs resting right here. It's forming, liquidity is just forming non-stop. Always watch out for equal highs, equal lows. So same thing, I will use this very, very nice circle to like show it to you guys. So this is why buy side liquidity equal highs was formed. Pretty much equal highs for price to continue pushing to the upside. So if you're asking me now, if I'm looking for a sell on GBP USD, where will I be looking at? I'll be looking for price to clear out this area. Just remember, must be a body close. So I want the body to close below. So a market structure shift, I want a very nice one for price to clear out that area. Then you also notice that liquidity is resting here because of quite a few nice equal lows. Quite a few right here. So this is my first take profit target. So the sell side liquidity. My next target that I would be looking at is this very, very nice area. Very, very nice area to take profit. Same thing, there are so many equal lows lying right here, especially at this small little candle. Okay, I think it didn't register. Okay, so that's the reason why if price breaks, I'm looking for a sell. If price goes down, have a very, very nice body close, not a wick, WICK, not a WICK. Price to go back up, tap into some sort of fair value gap, take a sell, clearing out the sell side liquidity. So I expect some kind of reaction. So probably we can hit that low right there. So I'll just draw it out nicely. There might be some kind of fair value gap. Always look out for that area. So we are taking out fair value gap. Take a shot. Stop loss at the very top. And let price continue to the downside. So this is what I currently see for GBP USD. Okay. Let me clear out this area. Set this as sell side liquidity. Okay, I don't have it without. Okay, I will just screenshot this chart down. Just screenshot so you guys can keep it. Copy link to the chart image. So I'll just send it right here. So anyone on Restream, if you want it, I'll just send it to on YouTube. So yeah, who is watching on YouTube? Hi there, hi there. So yeah, you can actually take a look at that. Take a look at that chart. Okay, I will first get to Zoran first. So Zoran, you were asking about your chart. So let me open it. Take a look. Okay, let me open up the other charts too. Okay, I got it. Got it. Okay, I know where you entered already. You entered on the M1 chart. Okay, let's take a look. We can diagnose that. Let's take a look. So you entered on the 10. Let me take a look. And before that massive bullish rise. So it should be right here. You were trying to enter a short. You're trying to enter a short there. About right there on the 1 minute before price push to the upside. Let me find the exact area on 1 minute. So I'm looking back at your charts. Post rejection. So you actually sold it right here. You sold it right here, expecting price, and then you closed out at the next candle. So you were actually aiming for the bottom. Were you aiming for the bottom right there? See, maybe let's take a look now. I'll look back at the daily. Trying to understand why did that sell, why you were looking for a sell. Okay, I understood that the buy side liquidity on the daily got taken out. Just pull that right in. Buy side liquidity on daily. So I'll just move on back to the 4 hours where price could be heading. Well, there was one more area. If you were looking to the left side, look at this liquidity right here. Pretty much resting right there. So price could have continued moving to the upside. So I'll just draw it out on the daily first before we diagnose where price is going. So I'll just clear out this previous area. Let's clear out the previous chart drawing since I already sent to chat. Also, there is a very, very nice supply zone listed right here. A daily supply zone. So I'll just make it not extended. So it's green. Daily supply zone. Inside center. Border black. Okay, maybe I'll set it as quite big. Okay, daily supply zone. But then Zoran also do remember, if you are in a trending market, in a market that is in an uptrend, always do look for longs, because your market would not always work in your favor for shorts, because it's better to follow the trend. If it's in an uptrend, always look for uptrend. Try not to look for shorts in an uptrending market. So if I actually use a parallel line, see this. So it's pretty much in a quite a nice uptrend. Price is just heading upwards. So yeah, please follow the market on the larger time frame. Always follow the daily buyers if price is heading upwards. So I move on to the 4 hours. So I actually try to short right there. Price actually continue moving upwards to clear the previous daily high. You actually notice, adding on to the buy side liquidity on daily, this on the 4 hour chart, price continued to clear out all this liquidity resting right here and here. So that added confluence to why price headed up there. Okay, so maybe next time if you're looking for a short, not saying that you cannot take a short in a trending market, but just do take note of all these liquidity areas before you enter a trade, because price actually did clear that out. Okay, just looking back on the 1 hour, so we can maybe see what actually happened. Price actually went up. I think you were looking for a short at this area, am I right? Do you short just because of this block? Do you short because of that block right there? So yeah, always do look for liquidity hotspots where price might be heading to, because all these liquidity hotspots is where people who are shorting. So you can imagine it as people who are taking a short. Let me take the arrows out. Okay, let me get it out. So let's say if you're shorting right now, okay, I just draw a random area. Your stop loss would be at the previous high. So that's where many people have set their stop loss. You can imagine that price continue to go down. But if you are if the market maker is looking to buy back up, these are the areas that the market makers are looking to stop people out. So that's where you start to look, if you are in a long position, Your first area should always be at the first buy side liquidity. You should take partials already, just in case. Price taps and reverses back down. Zoran, all's good, all's good. So maybe next time for this specific setups, trading setups, you can look out for liquidity where you can expect price to possibly hit before you look for a reversal short. In this case, price was like a magnet. It was pushing. I was pushing non-stop, trying to, like a magnet, clearing the buy side liquidity on daily, moving upwards, clearing more before heading towards the daily supply zone. So if there's a daily supply zone very, very close by, please do not look for shorts. If it's on the high side, price will just magnet. It's like a magnet attracting itself all the way to the top. So all's good. I did do such mistakes before. So I've been there. Okay, Chuang, you said you made several mistakes, probably like Zoran, to aim for retracements when the momentum plus FOMO plus smart money is so strong these days. Probably sell short is dangerous if there is no buyer exhaustion. But probably as long as we are learning and help each other, very high chance this mistake will get cut out significantly. Oh, yeah, sure. As long as we all learn together, that's why this live trading session is for. Or as I mentioned, if you want to contact me on TradingView, please, and on any trade setups. So maybe next time, I'm not saying I'm right, but maybe you can send me your chart on TradingView before you enter a trade. Send me your chart. So maybe I can help diagnose it, see whether I can give an advice. Maybe is it good to buy? Is it good to sell? Then any areas you have to look out for on your chart, you can send me that. So yeah, we can continue learning and helping each other. Definitely, you will cut out and start to cut out all these mistakes. Also, you said that you are reading the charts is wrong and mostly taking the opposite side. Well, maybe we can start by diagnosing, maybe start looking for liquidity hotspots first. Like this area right there. Ton of liquidity was there. Price acted like a magnet. So remember, just look on the daily, follow the daily bias. So if it's on the daily, as I mentioned just now, it was a nice uptrend. So if we are in the trending market uptrend, please do look for a buy instead of a short. Oh, it's okay. I used to do that, always taking the opposite side. When I sell, the market starts to go back up. When I buy, it instantly rejects to the downside. The kind of scenarios, really, we just might have to take some time, take a step back, rest, clean up the psychology, and start to backtest and understand the daily first before we move on. 4 hours, 1 hour. And now I actually don't look at the 1 minute chart already. So I'm currently looking for those higher probability setups, 1 hour chart before I move on to the 15-minute chart. I only look at the 1 minute nowadays when I'm trying to take an entry. Taking a buy or sell entry 1 minute just to refine it out. So yeah, all's good. Please. So maybe I'll take a screenshot. I'll just send the chart. 4 hours, maybe it's clearer on the 4 hours. Zoran, I'm sure you will be a better trader. I really believe that. If you need any help, please feel free to ask me on TradingView, but also do send your charts, because if you, if you actually send me a message, a text, I wouldn't understand where you are coming from. So a chart would be better paired with the words. So yeah, Zoran, I do hope that maybe in the future you can slowly take a look at the larger time frame, what is going on before you move on to the smaller time frame. So if the larger time frame is trending towards the upside, always look for a buy. Don't try to reverse the market like in this situation. But it's okay, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, it's fine. I ever been caught up in such a situation. My most memorable one was using $1,000 account. I was doing one lot on $1,000 account, I remember. So I had no stop loss, just entered one lot. So I just spamming, buy, sell. And then I actually made $250 on $1,000 account just by doing one lot. It was 25 pips already. And it was already on Friday. But what did I do? I did something like that. I actually saw NFP. It was NFP Friday. I remember price continued shooting up, something like this scenario. And I tried to short. So because I was expecting NFP, the momentum upwards to reject to a downside and make fast profit, fast money. That's what I had in mind. So I tried to sell. And instantly price just continued moving upwards. I lost my entire week's profit in just that one single trade on NFP, and also made my account go into the negative, into the red side. So I actually lost $300 over. My profit 250 minus 300 over, I actually lost around maybe $80. And I just ended my week quite badly. So my psychology was really hit. I took the time spamming one lot and lost it all just because I wanted to make more on a Friday NFP. So yeah, all's good. Hope your psychology gets back on track and back to trading. If you need help, just message me on TradingView. Oh, Trung, you said, do you mind re-explaining the daily supply range? Sure. So if you actually look at the top, let me clear out this area. So if you actually look at the top, there are all these, let me take out all these areas, all these significant swing points have a daily supply zone. So you can actually take a look at the very top, like this area right here. Price tapped, rejected. You can see quite clear. Price tap, rejected. So the next one, if we are where we are looking to take profit at, could be right here. These significant swing points. And price just tapped into that right there. And it rejected to the downside. So if you are looking to buy again, our next significant area is right here at the 1.21815 area. So I'm just drawing out, making it neater. So maybe I can screenshot, let you guys take a look. So I'll be doing this. So I recently been doing this on all the webinars that I've been conducting. So I'll do it pretty nicely for you guys. GBP USD daily chart, and then I'll just screenshot. Okay, maybe I pull it down a bit. Okay, it's not that clear now. Okay, never mind. All's good. I'll just copy link to a chart image. I'll send it to chat. And then I also will send one without the zigzag. So copy link to a chart image. You can keep this. So yeah, can use it as a reference if you're actually drawing the daily supply zone, daily supply, demand area. Okay, maybe I should add this out also, add this in. So I'll turn it green. Pretty nice area, but if you actually want to draw this area, why this area bounce is probably on the smaller time frame within this week. So it's probably on the 1 hour. I'll take a look. 1 hour. So maybe I'll move in 4 hours. Can take a look. Very nice. On the 4 hour chart, price tapped into the 4 hours. 4 hours demand zone. For our demand zone, then this is the daily demand zone. Then moving on to this tiny area, so maybe it was on the daily. For hours, you see this area is not significant enough. What I'm looking for is this candle. I'm not looking at this other candle. So maybe move on to the 1 hour. Hour isn't anything. So I'll just state it. It's the daily demand zone. Price tapped in and off it went. So yeah, maybe I can drop the area rights again. Tap, tap. That's how I see things. Copy link to a chart image and send one. Oh, Chuang, you said you think that everyone, including you, even institutional traders who take the big lot size, would probably get the account blown. Yes, definitely. Okay, so yesterday, just sharing an experience, I was holding a seminar. I was holding a seminar in real life. So I was talking to this client. He actually came down and talked to me. So I was asking, so you are using the martingale method. So for you guys who don't know martingale method, so he was taking a buy. So let's say the market continues going down on the downtrend. So he will buy. Market continues going down. He buy one more time and he will keep buying. As soon as the market continues to tank, he calls it he's averaging out his trade. But what he was doing, it's a gambling method, but it can be used in trading. It's also called the martingale strategy. So he was telling me he was doing this. Wait, martingale strategy, Forex. So it looks something like that. As price continues to go up, he sell. Go up even higher, he sell. Continue going up higher, he sell, and doubling his size, trying to average out his positions. Then he was just telling me that he's something like an institutional trader, his account size can be blown. So I asked him directly, don't mind me asking, sir, what is your account size? So he told me his account size is 200,000 US dollars. Yeah, like, wow. He's using such a big account size. Then I asked him, so with this method, he told me, he's told me he definitely will make profit in the long run. Definitely. He said the price won't hit zero. So he's fine. So he did that. And then I asked him, don't mind me asking, what is your profit margin? What is your profit at the moment on your $200,000 account? He told me it was floating. It was floating negative 100 over 1,000. So he was left with around 80,000 on his $200,000. And he told me that he never closes out. He's just holding, just waiting for price to go back up and for him to make a profit. Then I asked him, if your accounts hit zero, what will happen? He said, just blow it. He said it's fine. It's just his spare money lying around. Well, if you got spare money like that guy, I guess he doesn't really care about trading. He just entering, just trying to make a quick buck, spare money set aside. So that's how you can actually blow an account, what that guy was doing. So I was quite shocked when I actually talked to him. Had a talk with him for around 2 hours yesterday. Zoran, you said that's how you blown your 100K account. Yes, that. Please be careful. So you actually know. So since you have experienced that already, how is it like to blow an account? Please just, maybe if you are to get a touch back, get a touch instead of, maybe you can take a rest for a while, but get the feel back into trading by maybe opening a demo account, or TradingView has a paper trading. So it's not active. It's somewhere here. TradingView are there? It's called the paper trading. Right here on TradingView. Paper trading, you can connect and then you start to analyze. Slowly analyze every single demo trade, regardless of it. A demo trade that you open, and if your analysis is right, you will feel good. So you slowly build back your confidence on the demo account, this paper trading. I did that too, paper trading, connect. Then I start to buy, sell, slowly analyze. But do remember, do treat the demo account as a live account. So with your proper analysis, you just enter. Then you are looking, hey, my demo hit take profit. Well, slowly gaining confidence. You're just gaining it back slowly. So maybe after 1 month, after 2 months, once your demo, your analysis, you know is right, you can start to move on to a live account. So maybe, okay, so maybe since you guys are using TradingView, there are the ideas page. You can publish an idea. So you can do what I usually do on my TradingView account. You can start writing out an idea where you think price will go. So take the posting of idea as a trading journal. So you are thinking price can go here, where you can go there. So you draw everything out, do a forecast, title, set if long or short. Category, you just set to trend analysis, chart patterns, and technical indicators. Then your text maybe for GBP would be GBP, USG, GBP, USD, Forex, FX. And if you are using smart money concepts, you put SMC or smart money concepts. Set these texts out. So maybe 1 week later, after you have posted this analysis, you publish your public idea, you look back and you see whether are you right or are you wrong, and where could you have improved. So by posting this, it's forever on your account. You cannot delete it. After 15 minutes of posting, you cannot delete it already. So take it as your trading journal. Then continue doing it consistently every week. Just post. Don't care if you are wrong or right. No one will laugh, because we are all in a learning phase together. Together we learn. Just post. Then maybe soon you'll start to get followers. People start to follow you. Very good to improve your trading knowledge. Because if you are posting a public idea, you wouldn't be posting a random, like, I want to sell here. You want to have proper reasoning for others to read. So it will help you improve your trading a lot. It forces you to properly find a proper trade, proper reason, confluence, everything out in place. Why is it a sell? At least 3 reasons. Just remember, must have at least 3 reasons. Why are you looking for a buy or sell? Everything stated out clearly. So you can say, like, a reason I'm looking for a sell cause reason 1. There is, you can say, for me, I'll say maybe buy side liquidity got cleared, something like that. At what area? At 1 point something. So looking to take profit where? Even when you are looking to take profit, look for at least 2 or 3 reasons would be good. So yeah, so after you post week by week, slowly post, slowly do it well, you start to realize that your analysis is getting better and better. After 1 year, you look back, you will be surprised at your progress. You started from there, a not so good analysis, but now you are doing way better than you were before 1 year ago. Even 1% a month of improvement is good. That's 12% improvement a year. It's still a lot. So it's the same way how I trade also. I aim for 1% a week. Aiming 1% a week, it nets me like 4% a month. 1 year, it's 48%. I'm already beating the banks just by having a 48% increase. That's why go for the 1% a week is also good. 1%, and I'm done. I just close the charts for the week. So Trung, you said you think even with the winning rates and confidence, lot size and risk management is always the biggest factor personally. Just my view, especially for Forex and commodity. Yes, definitely risk management, because Forex trading is very volatile. All the news events coming in can like screw up your trades. So it's always good to have a stop loss. And if you have stop loss in place, please do not, increase or just pulling out the stop loss, extending it. Just stick to it. It's fine. And also, if you're setting a stop loss, you have to set it reasonable. Cannot be too tight. If too tight, market can just wick down with the spread and everything. It can just wipe out your trade. You say you want to lower your pace to reach target through stock to control more of leverage. Yes, you can do that, but also do take note that if you're trading stocks, you have to look out for all the companies' sales, how much they are earning. You have to read their reports. So you have to do quite a lot of research before you buy a stock. Not only just looking at chart. For stock, it's a bit more than that. So yeah, all's good, all's good. Hope you guys can improve your trading. Start with a demo account. Maybe start with a demo account. You can contact me right here. For those who are watching, those who are new, those who don't follow me, you can actually find me here on Doge Stonks. You can contact me, you can message me, send me your chart. Just tell me, oh, Chen, I'm looking for a sell. Do you think, is there any other places I should look out for? So I'll get back to you. I'll take a look whether any liquidity on the buy side or the sell side. I'll let you know. So then you can slowly like, oh, okay, these are the areas I missed out. I won't miss it out next time. Just remember, once beaten, twice shy. You will never do the same mistake again. So I'm just looking. So I didn't post since the 14th of November. I didn't post since Monday. It was very busy. It's a busy week. So I'm not sure whether the forecast went right. Okay, it tapped and it rejected. So this was like a bit basic. So I just was looking at the daily supply, buy side liquidity, price to clear, pushing upwards on euro dollar. It was 14 November. So this is how I do. I say I notice something, analysis, idea. Maybe you can do that too as some sort of trading journal. Okay. So yeah, any more questions you guys want to ask me? Feel free to ask me. Feel free to chat. Let's take it as a sharing session. Okay, let me look at the YouTube. I see people watching on YouTube, but you guys are not asking me any questions. So yeah, if you guys have no further questions, Zoran, I do hope that you can take a rest, start to do, maybe you can try out this posting of ideas on TradingView, get your trading back on track, slowly improve, 1% improvement per week, 48% improvement a year. By then, year after year, slowly, I'm pretty sure, I'm very, very sure that you will get there. You'll get to the top where I'm slowly watching you. I'll be watching you. So together, let's get there. Shrang, you said you journal on weekly or bi-weekly. You said you on 4 hours on GU, since I was already much involved in these trades, quite impossible to do with a lot of assets. Yes, you can trade weekly, so that means you're probably looking at only the 4 hours and 1 hour chart. So if you are involved in a lots of assets, please stick to maybe 4 hours, 1 hour, or weekly. At most, maybe bare minimum 1 hour. If you are trading swings. Zoran, don't lose all hope. It's fine, really, really. Don't give up. Don't give up, really. If I believe in you, believe in yourself. Do it, do it. You can do it, man. Trust. Any trade you want to take in the future, just message me on TradingView. It's fine. Don't need to force a trade. Can start with a a demo account. Don't lose hope. I'll be there. I'll be there behind. I'll be there behind both of you, Trang and Zoran. So yeah, please don't give up. Hey, if you guys got no further questions, we have come to the end of the live trading session. So yeah, no problem, Zoran. You really take care. Take your time. Think about, maybe you can take a paper out also. Can write down why you want to. Can take a paper down. You can write down what made you lose the trade, what made you enter that losing trade. So you can diagnose, maybe was it psychology that caused you to enter that trade fast? Was it a FOMO? So you have to diagnose the emotional part of trading first before you move on to the technical. But all's fine, all's fine. You will get there eventually. So yeah, hey, bye, man. Hey, thank you for joining as usual. Bye-bye. Bye, Trang. Bye, Zoran. Message me on TradingView if you need help. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.